Jordan, thank you. It is Navy Week. It continues through Sunday. To tell us more about all of this is Admiral Bryon B.T. Smith. The B.T. stands for?
Well, that's my first initials, but it's my call sign.
Okay, call sign.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's got to have a call sign,
yeah,
right?
absolutely, if you're an aviator.
All right. So we're honored to have you here, Admiral. It is Navy Week, and just as a side note, you did play football at UC Davis.
Yes,
even
I
though
did.
you're from SoCal, you came up here and you were quite a contributor in the early 90s, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for the warm welcome, Walt. Much appreciated. Yeah.
Thank you.
So this week we're celebrating the Navy's 250th birthday. We're looking to have everybody come out this weekend and see the famous Blue Angels.
Sure.
Highly encourage everybody to come out to do that. But yeah, we got a bunch of sailors. They're coming from the USS Ronald Reagan, the USS Tripoli, some of the sailors from the USS Constitution. We're super excited. And so I encourage everybody, if they see a Navy sailor out there, pull them aside and say, hey, what are you doing in the Navy?
What are you doing today?
You're going to be surprised. There's going to be some exciting stories passed along, and I encourage everybody to do that.
And it's outreach for the Navy, and it's positive. How is that going? Because it's coast to coast.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now we have a Navy Week going on in New York City as well. The idea here is we're connecting with the American public and saying, hey, this is what we do in the United States Navy and how we keep you safe. A lot of times cities like Sacramento don't get a chance to see their sailors. In fact, many of our sailors, including myself, are coming back to Sacramento, our hometown, and say, hey, here's what I've been doing. And I'm very proud of what I'm doing. And it's a great time for others in the city to go, what does the Navy do? How do you do what you do? And I'm interested in maybe possibly joining the Navy. And we're looking forward to encouraging that as well.
I know the Navy was at the Kings game the other night, had a table there, and people were encouraged to come by, and they were doing stuff before the game. So it's all great outreach. So tell me more about the Blue Angels. I mean, obviously,
the best demonstration team in the world.
And they're in town.
Yeah, absolutely. So beginning today, I'm going to be going out there and visiting with some of the Blue Angels and engaging with some of the team out there and welcoming them. But this weekend, they're going to be performing demonstrations there, like I said, at the Capitol Air Show. So I encourage, if you can, get out there and see some amazing flying. And being a former naval aviator myself, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's one of the reasons why I joined the Navy, was seeing the Blue Angels. And tomorrow, about noon, we're going to re-enlist 50 sailors into the Navy. So if you're interested in seeing a pretty prestigious ceremony, I encourage you to come about noon. It's going to be pretty magical.
Yeah, I think no matter what's going on in the world, people love to see the traditions of the military and say, wow, this same thing is going on that went on 100 years ago.
250 years ago.
Or 250 years ago. Exactly. So check it out. Admiral, thank you.
No,
appreciate
thanks,
your
Walt.
time.
Very much appreciate it.
Good to see you. Former UC Davis Aggie defensive back. Always good to have you back home, Admiral.
Thanks.